Alright, we're about to go live in 3, 2, 1, and let's go everyone, here we go. The live stream begins now, so let's go. Good evening everyone, Liberi Arcano here and welcome back on my Twitch channel. How's everyone doing tonight? How was your weekend? For me, it's been a blast because I returned yesterday evening from this year's Svilup Party in Bologna. I spent the first 2 days simply as a visitor, and then this Sunday, yesterday, my team and I had a chance to present our game, El Pit, the rhythmic game that we developed this year during the Global Game Jam in Milan, that we also brought around a month ago at the Cotoletta 8-bit. And it was particularly significant for me because the first time I had the chance to present a game at the Svilup Party was exactly 10 years ago, when I was still part of my old indie team, Studio Lude. And in that case, we were presenting our small project for the first time. It was a colorful couch brawler known as Rainbow Force Battle Academy. A multiplayer game in which players will control a group of dynamic and reckless schoolgirls who would beat the hell out of each other by using incredibly colorful anime-inspired weapons like guns, hammers, and the neat thing is that hammers could also convert into each schoolgirl's backpack. We wanted to do something very crazy and silly and simple to introduce ourselves and put ourselves on the map of the fledgling Italian indie development scene. Now, 10 years later, after visiting Svilup Party multiple times, just as an observer and having the chance to try the games of other indie developers, our team decided to present El Pit, and we received satisfying reception from people. There was a nice mix of people who really enjoyed rhythmic games and they would vibe with the soundtracks and the gameplay system, and other people who were absolutely not in their element, but still they presented the game for the soundtrack and the visual aesthetics. Another important thing is that we were also looking for any game designers that would help us to further refine and polish the game, because while we were satisfied enough with the current gameplay system of our game, and by the way everyone, give me a second so I can recover the itch.io page for El Pit. So in case you're interested, you can try the game for yourselves and see if you can beat our records. Because this build also includes leaderboards. You can challenge your friends if you want. So this is the link both for Twitch and also for YouTube. One moment, I have to refresh my YouTube page. So yes, you can find it here. So, because of this, we were looking for more. We were looking for at least a game design that would help us with refining the game. And the good thing is that we found not one but two game designers that will gladly help us with the game. The thing is that there was also a huge presence, like in the previous year, from the Design Comics and Art Academy from Florence. Again, I remember that the sign, written as the sign, and it's clearly a play on design. Originally, it was a branch of Event Horizon, which is another very famous visual arts school, school and postgraduate school that focuses on animation and digital media, like for visual effects, games, movies, and even illustration and comic books. And then they became their own entity as Design, no longer Design Event Horizon. And every year, the students from this academy always bring their projects to showcase during the Svilup party. And this year made an exception. Now, there have also been other titles that were present during previous events, like not just the Recotole Toto Bit, but also the Milan Games Week Cartoomix and other gaming festival, gaming festivals and conventions. And yes, there has been plenty of projects during these 3 days. By the way, it was the first time where Svilup Party would hold the presentation for 3 days instead of two. Normally, Friday will be dedicated to some informal networking between the participants and registered members of the institution that organizes and hosts Svilup Party. Then Saturday and Sunday will dedicated to showcasing the projects during the event itself. This time instead they decided to do 3 days instead of two, like any other gaming or comic book convention, which I think is good because there is more time for visitors and developers to try all the games present and give feedback to the project to as many projects as possible. So let me tell you that Saturday was, of course, the most chaotic day. The place where the Svilo party has been held since the last 6 or 7 years, the TPO, which is a former theater now repurposed as a community center. It was nearly packed to the brim, and it was very difficult to move between tables and stands to try the games, especially because there were so many people waiting in line for their turn to play a game. But nonetheless, there's been lots of positive reception. Many people were so interested in the games. I had a chance to talk with developers that I already met and others that I met for the first time, and they were so amazed and really inspired by this event because they had so much feedback and lots of interesting ideas on how to improve and further develop their projects. And that's an important thing. It would have been nice to be able to present our game for the entire weekend, but part of our team was busy for the first few days, and so we settled for presenting the game on Sunday. And Sunday was a mix between the attendance of Friday and Saturday. It's a good thing because it wasn't as chaotic as as Saturday. Now, I also took the chance while visiting the Vilu party to record some footage with my smartphone. This could give me an idea to make an informative short reel about the Zulu party and then maybe create a long form content video where I'm going to talk about Zulu party, its history at the 17th edition, and also to give a proper showcase to some of the most interesting projects. I mean, in the end, there were around more than 60 titles presented presented throughout all these 3 days of Sviluppo Party. So there is plenty of games that could use some more exposure. Others are already making some projects are already making a name for themselves because of their active presence on social media platforms and also in the indie scene circuits, while others are slowly starting to open up and making their audience, building their audience from scratch. I think it would be nice to give these projects more exposure. Yes. So yes, that's the idea. But in any case, everyone, tonight we're going to begin this new week of streaming by playing another chapter of Streamer, and we're approaching the end of the game. Yeah, in the previous chapter, we just started the fourth and final act of the game, and it's going to count a total of 38 episodes. It was either 38 or 41. It's going to be also the longest part of the game. Then tomorrow and this Thursday we're returning to make more art content. I mentioned on Discord that since this is May and this also coincides with the Mermaid Creative Challenge, I may consider doing a mermaid-based illustration. It's not going to be a prompt list like for Inktober, but I'm sure that there has to be a mermaid prompt list somewhere. I was thinking that I could make a single illustration, maybe a couple of mermaid-related illustrations, or I could also work on another Blender project. I still have to prepare the product ad for the Tie Interceptor. But in the meantime, I think that the next thing will be to work on a small commercial for Blender revolving around the latest Blender meme slash trend, the traffic cone. I've seen plenty of Blender users using the traffic cone as an example to showcase Blender's potential instead of using the default cube because pretty much every Blender user deletes the default cube and then only to make another one right after that. But I think it would be nice to make this inspiring commercial about Blender. Something has to be so wholesome at the same time corny and a bit cringe-worthy, but it's the good kind of cringe-worthy. You know, something that it's so positive and wholesome that it might give you diabetes because of all the sweetness. So, first of all, everyone, we're going to take a quick look at my blessed Steam library so we can see the upcoming releases for this week and then we can jump on Screamer. So, let's see. Oh, that's this is my Steam profile. So we still have Far Far West, and it's getting some very positive reviews. Still available on early access. Now, the Steam Deck Building Festival is over, but there are still some lingering discounts from major franchises like Mortal Kombat or the Star Wars franchise. No, I guess this has something to do with Activision. Now, today was also the release for Outbound, this this cooperative survival cozy game where we have to go on a trip with our camping van and create our own base in the outdoors. Then we have Battlestar Galactica Scattered Hopes. Ah, this is a real-time strategy game set in the Battlestar Galactica universe. I'm not very familiar with this, with the universe, but I'm sure that maybe it could be enjoyable for Galactica fans. Then let's see, there is still Die in the Dungeon, which has been released little more than a week ago. Let's see. Among the incoming popular releases, I know that we're also getting another couple of titles. Let's see the special offers. There is Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero. There is Conan Exile, there is the version, Call of Duty Black Ops 7. So yes, this is part of the Activision publisher sale. There is the Devil May Cry HD collection. There is a Dune Awakening. Okay, so for this week we're getting We're Light, No Time to Trip, which is another point-and-click narrative adventure coming this Thursday. And we're also getting another Italian indie game in early access, Mad King Redemption. Now this game is a side-scrolling roguelike beat 'em up with some strong sword and sorcery elements for the setting. Then next week we're getting Spacecraft, which we saw during. Oh man, I already forgot the name of that initiative. It wasn't the Triple I initiative, I think. It was something else. Let me see from another one. So yes, this is another game developed by Shiro Games, the same authors behind Northgard and Dune Spice Wars and Evoland and Drakensburg. And it has more in common with No Man's Sky and EVE Online than other strategic games. And even Elite Dangerous. If you're interested, everyone, there is already a demo available for the game. Oh, there are some more. There are also more discounts from Borderlands, which includes Borderlands 4. And then we're also getting Thick as Thieves. Now this is interesting because it reminds me a lot of Abermore, my first commercial game on Steam. Now, Thick as Thieves is a heist simulator co-developed by Warren Spector, one of the minds behind Ion Storm Studios and also Deus Ex. We play as thieves who are trying to have to infiltrate mansions by using special abilities, steal the targets, and then escape from those premises before they can get caught. And then we're also getting at last the early access release of Deep Rock Galactic Rogue Core, which is the cooperative PvE take and yeah, sorry everyone. Rogue Core it's different from the basic Deep Rock Galactic game because it's more focused on being a survival cooperative PvE shooter with extraction mechanics. And also the The title suggests a heavy roguelike component for the gameplay. You have to choose different between different classes. We can team up with other players, which is heavily recommended given the current status of the game's quality and difficulty balance. You have to join forces with other players and see if you can survive every dungeon and complete the missions that we are given. And this should be a must-have for every Deep Rock Galactic fans. Also next week there's going to be the release for Forza Horizon 6. Oh man, look at this! Finally, we're also getting the official release date for Subnautica 2, coming this Thursday. So, because if you remember everyone, not too long ago, the head developer of Subnautica 2 finally won his lawsuit against the publishers because they wanted to cancel Subnautica or either postpone it indefinitely. But now the developer finally regained control of the franchise, and now the game is ready to be published, and it's going to come out this week, exactly on May the 14th, this Thursday, and it's already on pre-order. I see. So let's take a look at it. Oh yes, now it's both developed and published by Unknown Worlds Entertainment. Subnautica 2 is underwater adventure and survival game set on a new alien world developed by Unknown Worlds. Play by yourself or with your friends in a four players cooperative mode. Adapt to survive by creating bases and crafting tools. Explore the unknown to uncover the mysteries of the abyss. So now it's also going to be a base building survival game set underwater. Oh, sorry, give me a second run because there is a small notification. So let me quickly check this news again. Okay, yes. Okay, yes, because originally Unknown Worlds was acquired by Krafton, and at some point Krafton decided to oust the lead developer for Subnautica. Whose name is let's see. Okay, yes. Ted Gill, the CEO of Unknown Worlds, and then also the two founders, Charlie Cleveland and Max McGuire. And according to that, the dismissal and termination was unlawful, and so they arrested them as the legitimate owners of the Subnautica IP. Because they said they can regain full control of the game, and now they decided to officially about to release it, because otherwise Krafton would have indefinitely postponed the launch of the game to whoever would know. Maybe would have never been actually ever released. But now, thanks to his court ruling, the crisis has been averted, and because of this, we're getting Subnautica 2 this Thursday. I don't know whether I have to immediately see all this nonsense. Okay, just I wanted to take a look at some of these other offers. Let's see. Power Princess, 75%, Borderlands 4, 40%, Mythwreck at Ambrosial Island, even Mafia the Old Country, and Everwind. We 20% discount each. The funny thing is that I installed the Last Disco on my Steam Deck to play it during the weekend and get some more inspirations for our game. The Rhythmic games, but they are completely different gameplay style, because the Last Disco is a rhythmic beat 'em up game. It's very much different from LPit, but I thought it could have been source of inspiration on how to find better mechanic on how to perform our game or musical combos. But in the end, I didn't still didn't have the time to play it. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't know. Maybe I wasn't really feeling like I wanted to play it. And even during the journeys on train, which were one of the best moments to play on my Steam Deck, simply didn't. Which is not particularly good. For now, the only game that I've been playing on Steam Deck is Ball Pit. Only that, just here and there in between other activities. I should try to see in the future if I can install Kingdom Hearts from the Epic Games Store on my deck. Just so that I can see if I can effectively run. Because according to Steam, Kingdom Hearts and all the various titles are verified for Steam Deck. But in any case, everyone, I'm already feeling that my throat is a bit parched, so I'll go and fetch a water bottle. And once I'm back, we can immediately jump on Screamer and get ready to continue the tournament. So I'll be right back in a few moments, everyone, so please don't go anywhere at all. Alright everyone, I'm back, so let's get ready to play. Here we go. Also, another thing is that since this week is already packed with content, I was thinking that I'm going to continue in combining off stream, which is a shame because this game is very interesting and relaxing, and I think it deserves more time. But I also wanted to begin Opus Prison Peak as soon as possible, and at least we're going to start that game this Saturday. It's another thing I forgot to mention before switching before switching to Steam. This Friday we're going to continue the adventure on Mouse PI for Hire. We're going to continue the case where we left before I went to Bologna for the Svilup party. And then on Saturday, now that Bioshock Infinite is over, the Saturday slot is going to be dedicated to Opus Prism Peak. The story-driven adventure game developed and published by Shueisha Games. It was on my radar ever since its announcement several months ago, and now I'm finally ready to play it. I'm very curious about that game. Wonder how it's going to evolve. And maybe who knows? Once we're going to finish either Mouse or Screamer, then I can return to Inconvenience if we can finish also this other game before moving to the next game. But we also have to keep in mind that there is going to be Stomachia coming the next week. Oh, that's another game I really wanted to play. An Italian indie Souls-like. It's going to be a very tough decision. And for that, I might have to skip another art stream on Thursday. Because that's exactly when Stomachia is going to be released. Either that, or I could host a longer stream in the longest stream during the day. Oh, hey there, Fiascio. Welcome, welcome. How is it going? Are you feeling rested after yesterday's Svilup party? By the way, everyone, Fiascio is also part of our team for Elpit. And he also did some of the 3D models in our game. I'm doing fine, Fiascio. Thank you for asking. I'm still recovering from the weekend, but I'm ready to go. And as soon as we can catch up all together and see what we can do with the game from here. But apart from that, I'm overall satisfied by how the Svilup party went this year. I was already telling it's been exactly 10 years since the first time I had a chance to present a game during this event. It was with my previous indie team, Studio Lude, back in 2016. It's been 10 years already. Oh, Dave the Mavav. Hey there, David. Hey there, David. How is it going? Welcome, welcome. Everything all right? Oh, all great. Just a thing, David. I think that you might have tried to make a different account because my very fascist bots are keeping you on a are keeping you on a under a microscope because this account, since it's been created just a minute ago, it might be a suspect ban illusion. No, I hope that's not the case, and actually you, David. But anyway, welcome to the welcome, welcome. Everything is fine. That's nice to hear. I was briefly talking about Svilup Party and how good it was for this year. I'm David from Elpit. I just created. Oh yes, yes. Don't worry. I understood that. And I got that. It's just Twitch behaving like a pain in the ass. So it's a fun fact, everyone. I was just mentioning how I downloaded Deada's Disco so that I could play it on Steam Deck for the weekend, but in the end, I didn't do that. It's embarrassing, but I'll have to make up for this because it could be also another source of inspiration for our game, or at least to see an alternative for our system. Because maybe something similar to Hi-Fi Rush, which I haven't played, but I've heard lots of good things about it. Tonight we're going to play another chapter of Screamer, which is an arcade racing game developed by Milestone. And I think it's a change of pace for Milestone because so far, apart from Hot Wheels Unleashed, they mainly focus on realistic racing games, whether it's MotoGP or something more original like Ride. And the thing is that Screamer is a full-fledged remake of Milestone's first title back in 1995. So it's an Italian game featuring um, a cast of many different voice actors from all over the world because the first impression that I have for Screamer was Tekken with racing cars. Because there are the characters are coming from all over the world. There are many different characters from many different countries, and each of these characters can speak in their native language in a way similar to the immersive mode from either Assassin's Creed Shadows or Tekken 8. And to justify the usage of multiple languages, every character comes with a universal translator, which is a very solid and traditional sci-fi trope. And there is also an Italian character among the racers. Her name is Lavinia, and she's part of a team of scientists. And she loves J-pop. So now, let me get ready. We can launch Screamer. I have to deactivate the background music. The game is right here. Also have to hide my Steam page because I'm playing Screamer from a normal window capture window instead of the gaming capture. All right. The game is starting. Let's plug my trusty gamepad. Let's wait for Easy Anti-Cheat to do its thing. Okay. It's starting finally. As always, we cannot skip the opening credits. Mm. Oh yes, I should also share on Instagram that I'm going live with Screamer. Let's wait for the menu pop up. And here we are. Okay, just have to take a picture of the menu. Give me a second, everyone. Let's go.
Screamer.
Screamer. I wonder who this character is this time. Many different characters announcing the game title. Ah, there it is. So everyone, in the previous chapter, we just started the fourth and final act of the game. With Kagawa Kai out of the tournament for good, and the Green Reapers being restated, now there are only 4 remaining teams racing for the final part of the tournament, and To celebrate the fact that we are approaching the end of this contest, Mr. A, or Apollo, the main organizer of the tournament, decided to move the final stage of the competition to his personal space station in orbit around Earth. And the station is perfectly fitted and designed to host racing tracks, which makes everything even more breathtaking and outstanding. At the same time, there have been more development between the teams. For instance, the Strike Force from London attempted to get back at Gregor from Jupiter Stormer Industries for assault for being too aggressive towards their team leader Ritsuko. They decided to use a jammer to disable Gregor's prosthetic arms, but at the same time they couldn't know that Aish and Gregor were trying to steal Gage's journal on a way to reverse engineer the Echo drive and understand its secret. Unfortunately, just as Gregor was about to infiltrate Gage's garage and retrieve the journal, Hina and Akane activated the jammer and caused Gregor's arms to malfunction, but this caused him great pain because they were an experimental Jupiter Stormers product, and the electric surge also briefly knocked out Fermi, which is Gage's corgi dog, the mascot of the tournament and of the game. Aish has been able to cover up the fact that she was about to steal from one of his best friends. But because of this now, Gregor is out of commission and there are only Lavinia and Aisha running for the team. Then once they all, the racers all got to the space station, which also might be the same space station where Aisha, Gage and their former friends James were working before James' death. We also know that we also saw that Ritsuko wanted to hold a eulogy for James because he was her fiance. They were secretly engaged, and after James's death, Ritsuko has always been trying to move on from it. As for the Green Reapers, Mr. A is still trying to push Hiroshi beyond his limits and awakening his darker side. From now on, he's going to treat even his teammates as enemies. And Roshin is understandably pissed off by this, while Frederick is a mix of concern, but at the same time of addiction. Because throughout the story, Frederick seems to be uncomfortably getting high on his own death. Because thanks to the Echo Drive, if you get killed while driving, you're still going to be revived by rewinding your death. And whenever Frederick is going to die, he feels like he's getting high, like death is the most powerful drug he ever had. It's like he's searching for an endless death wish. Oh, sorry, this is not the right mode. So listen everyone, let me take a quick look, let me take a quick picture of the menu, so we can ready to share it on Instagram. In the meantime, we can get to the tournament. There we are, okay. On a starlit stage, an appropriate name for the final act of the game, because again, we're racing on a space station. Give me a second. I have so many things to do at the same time. Help. Right. Oh, let's see. Sorry, everyone. Please bear with me. Have a bit of patience and before getting ready to begin. But I can tell you that before we go for the story, we have to do a couple more of sub-episodes. We already finished the story of Kagawa Kai. Like I said, they permanently left the tournament after Noboru made a bet with Mr. Kagawa, the leader of Kagawa Kai. If he won the race, he and Akemi would both walk out of Kagawa Kai. Otherwise, if Keiji won the race, then Noboru would be forced to re-enter Kagawa Kai and win the tournament on their behalf. But Noboru, being the superior screamer of the group, won, and because of this, he left Keiji to deal with Mr. Kagawa's anger. At the same time, the Green Reapers were already eliminated by Kagawa Kai, and if it wasn't for Kagawa Kai walking out of the tournament due to the lack of members, then there would have been only 3 elements left, only 3 teams left: Jupiter Stormers, Strike Force Romanda, and Anaconda Corp. So the next sub-episode, sorry, we already finished this. This was the Ritsuko holding a eulogy for James, alongside their teammates Hina and Akane. We can then go for the next sub-episode, Guinea Pig. Gregor pushes himself, Lavinia tries to help, and Aisha makes a discovery. I don't think that would be particularly good for Gregor to continue running, especially since he barely recovers. He's just barely recovered from the mishap with his prosthetic arms, being knocked out by an electromagnetic pulse, courtesy of the Strike Force Romanda's jammer. And even before the jammer was activated, at the start of the story, we saw the snippets of Gregor suffering from nerve pain caused by these prosthetics. So I would recommend this game, everyone, not just because for the colorful anime-like aesthetics, but also because it features a story with mature themes. Like something serious such as post-traumatic stress disease, coping with death. Even, now this is a trigger warning, there are even some characters contemplating suicide because they're unable to live with their past errors. It is something particularly serious. But not only that, there are also characters scheming against their own teams. So that the plot gets more complicated by the minute. Alright, so the story has been shared. And alright, let's go.
All right, Jupiter Stormers. I told you, it's now or never.
It's just 2 out of 3 members of the team. But that means that Gregor, against all odds, decides to go back to racing.
It's a full team race, so I need all 3 of you on the track, including Gregor.
That's incredibly risky.
Ma si sta ancora riprendendo. Non possiamo disputare una gara a 2.
Rules are the rules, Lavinia.
We didn't make an exception for Kagawa Kai, and we won't make one for you. Either he gets his ass here 10 seconds ago, or you're eliminated.
Schon gut.
It's alright.
Ich bin da.
I'm here.
देखा पूरी तरह तैयार हूँ रेस के लिए.
See? Ready to race. Gregor and Gregor and Aisha are playing it cool, but Lavinia is flabbergasted.
Took you long enough.
Gregor, che stai facendo? Ho controllato i tuoi valori un'ora fa e non sei neanche minimamente vicino al 100%.
Ein Computer hat mir nicht zu sagen, wie ich mich fühle.
A computer won't detect how I feel.
Ha parlato quello con le braccia bioniche. Aisha, non glielo lascerai fare, vero?
But at least it's nice that Lavinia can get very concerned for her teammates. Even though Gregor is a bit of a jerk.
अगर वो कह रहा है कि वो तैयार है, मतलब वो तैयार है.
But also because I don't think that Lavinia knows that Aisha and Gregor had a private chat where he revealed that he was assigned full control of the team after Aisha failed her contractual obligations to keep the upper brass of Jupiter Storm Industries up to speed with latest developments, even regarding Ritsuko's insistence to know about James's death, because James was the former leader of Jupiter Stormers, apart from being Ritsuko's secret lover and fiancé. And in the first days of the tournament, and even before that, Ritsuko has been constantly trying to reach out to Jupiter Stormers because she demanded to know more about James's death. A behavior that Aisha simply brushed off as borderline stalking towards her. But she didn't reveal this to the board because she didn't want them to come after Ritsuko with a lawsuit and ruin her life more than necessary. And according to Gregor, this failure to inform the board was also a failure of keeping up with his contract and the fine prints of the contract. And because of this, Aisha has been relieved of command of the team, and she was officially put on probation by Gregor. So by now Gregor can be considered the leader of the team, but since he was out of commission for a while, Aisha suddenly became the leader one more time.
Ma
Always. Ah. Yeah, sure. You always know what to do, and yet your arms are already acting up. Eden Blues. Yes. It's a full team race. Let's go. Eco Evolution. I think that this should be Gregor's special ability. Can evolve the ecosystem by using Sync. Boost, Strike, and Overdrive. Boost, Strike, and Overdrive are more powerful and last longer when evolved. Okay, how can we evolve our eco abilities? Ah, man. I missed the starting boost. We have to finish the race in third position or better, that's fine. But the team race, we have to... We can farm on killing other opponents to gain more points. And let's see, we have to consume Sync a total of 8 times. Okay, all you have to do is simply using more and more Sync abilities. Okay, and then with this we can... Oh crap, I already missed the first strike of the stream. We're already in 4th position and that's not good. Ah, the opponents are already getting so aggressive. At least we have 5 laps before we can finish the race. Ah, okay, I can see, even it's a bit covered by the overlay, the evolution level of my eco abilities. No, damn it. Sorry, Lavinia. I didn't mean to. Ah, damn it. Also, I think that if we strike one of our team members, it will count as a negative score, as in friendly fire. Go, Lavinia. Make us proud. Alright. We got someone. Shit. And someone got us. Oh crap. There was a double knockout, but we also took down Aisha. That's bad. Seriously? Ah, that's our evolved ability. No. We must not attack Aisha. After the Roshin, then I can kill you. Crap. I missed him. At least one objective has been completed. Damn it. She used the shield. Let's return to a different position. Alright. Let's knock out, but it's not enough. Oh, good. At least now we're in first position as a racer. Damn it.
Final lap.
Okay, now that's much better. But look at this. Probably the abilities are something else. Let's keep going. Okay, they're far behind us. Still in pole position. Nice. With a hefty amount of points. Let's see. I think that I lost at least 30 points by knocking out my teammates. Let's see the results. Well, we have a body count of 5 against Akane and Lavinia. They both made a total of 6 kills each. Let's see the rest of the results. We did the most points for our team by cutting the goal first. And Lavinia was our killer. He took down 6 other racers. She took down 6 other racers. With this we unlocked a new track, Anaconda's Nest. And Vapor Trails also. And Misty Hills, many tracks getting unlocked all in a single sweep. Hidden Blues, of course. And Waterside Misery. And more stuff involving... let's see. There's more art and more music tracks. And also a few more items for Gregor's car.
Merda. Gregor, cosa ti serve? Come posso aiutarti?
What was this masculine voice from Lavinia? Like her voice got deeper suddenly.
Schmerz.
Pain.
Antidolorifico. Quanto te ne serve?
Nein, das Echo
No, the echo
hat auf meinen Schmerz
reacted to my pain
Stress.
and stress. Well, because yes, we already saw that the echo also echo abilities are also based on the respective racer's state of mind. They're not just a universal ability like the ability to boost, strike other racers, or generate a protective shield. Each racer has a personality and ability of their own tied to the echo. And depending on the racer's state of mind and personality, they also get a unique ability. In this case, Gregor's pain and stress caused his echo abilities to evolve. But there are many other unforeseen variables that can cause. For instance, to do one test, Aisha's Echo suddenly manifested tangible clones of Ritsuko's car. Because that's what Aisha felt about Ritsuko at the time. It's something that even the other team members of Jupiter Stormers noticed and asked Aisha if everything was okay and what was the cause for all those clones to appear. And she tried to play coy about it.
पक्का?
Are you sure?
Sicher.
Positive.
स्ट्रेस?
Stress?
स्ट्रेस? सही कह रहे हो, अब तो पूरा मतलब समझ में आ रहा है। यकीन नहीं होता।
That makes so much sense. I can't believe I didn't see it. Okay, so I will say that in Aisha's head, Echo's the Echo Drive is like an incredible Hulk for each screamer's personality. Like under a huge stress of agitation, you gain superpowers.
Io vedo solo il nostro collega sofferente.
I guess a typical of a scientist, putting scientific progress before other people's well-being. And Aisha right now is so excited about this new discovery that she can barely concerns about Gregor's well-being.
अगर हालात उल्टे होते, तो वो अब तक एको पर टेस्ट शुरू कर चुका होता।
If the roles were reversed, he'd immediately go run test on the Echo.
तो हाँ, अब मैं वही काम करने जा रही हूँ।
Which is exactly what I'm going to do.
Sie hat recht, weißt du.
She's right, you know?
Ah, zitto tu!
Ah, you tell him, Lavinia.
Forza, dobbiamo rimetterti a letto.
Nein, ich sollte da sein.
No, I should be there
Durchführen.
to run the test.
Aisha kann nicht den ganzen Ruhm ernten.
Ah, so it's also a matter of ego. Aisha can take all the credit.
Chi se ne frega dei meriti? Stai soffrendo, Gregor. E perché? Perché la JSI voleva un topo da laboratorio.
Oh, this explains the title of this sub-episode.
Devi prenderti più cura di te. Devi dare valore alla tua vita. Se non lo fai tu, nessun altro lo farà. Ma mi stai ascoltando?
He's left speechless.
Du meinst,
You mean,
ob ich mir dein herablassendes, ignorantes,
am I listening to the condescending, ignorant, privileged drivel pouring out of your mouth? That's rude, Gregor. Because, okay, Lavinia might be a rich family girl, but she has shown more concern and empathy towards others than most other rich girls.
bedauerlicherweise ja.
Unfortunately, yes.
Ehi, io sto dalla tua parte.
Ich brauche dein Mitleid.
I don't
nicht.
need your pity.
Es ist sehr einfach, auf andere herabzusehen, wenn dein Vater einer der
It's
reichsten Männer
extremely
der
easy
Welt
to look
ist.
down on others when your dad is one of the wealthiest men on the planet. Now the thing is that despite this, Lavinia is acting as a scientist for Jupiter Stormers, but she never behaved like a spoiled brat. That's a positive side of her character.
Wenn du gefeuert wirst, schmollst du in der Villa deiner Familie.
Or getting fired means sulking in your family's mansion.
Hunger ist dann nur ein Substantiv, das man in der Schule lernt.
When hunger is just a noun you're learning in homeschool.
Ja, ich bin das Versuchskaninchen von JSI.
Yes, I am JSI's guinea pig,
Wertvoll.
and that makes me valuable.
Für einige von uns ist das die einzige Möglichkeit, Geld zu bekommen.
For some of us, that's the only way we can get money. And power,
Macht. Und etwas zu
and
essen.
food.
Gregor, io... Mi dispiace, ok?
I don't think that she has to apologize. It's not her fault. What's with people constantly mistaking Lavinia's behavior toward them as condescending or a rich girl trying to wash her conscience? It kind of reminds me of Tatsuya from Mirai Sentai Time Ranger, or if you want to go with his the American counterpart of Power Rangers Time Force, she's similar to Wes. The thing is that because she's of a rich family, most people see them as a spoiled girl who's pretending to be friendly with them so that she can show that she cares about people who are not as rich as her or her family. But the thing is that she always she genuinely wants to be friends with them. And people will constantly mistake this approach being friendly as acting out of pity. And speaking about Time Ranger, this is part of the dynamic between Tsuya, the Red Ranger, and Naoto, Time Fire or the Quantum Ranger. But it's not like that. Just Tatsuya Lavinia really wants to be friends with others. And the money has nothing to do with that. Okay, now let's see. Episode 53, Killer. Roshino opens up about her past and accepts the consequences. Let's see.
I was at a cabin next to this tiny wee lake, more of a pond really. Had to stay there for months, didn't see a soul. Winter came around, started snowing.
So she's talking about a previous mission.
That wee lake pond froze over. I walked right out onto it. Didn't know the first thing about telling if the ice was thick enough to be safe. And to be honest, didn't care. Threw myself all over that thing, slipping and sliding.
So she was having fun. Then I will guess that the ice cracked. Oh, and by the way, everyone, Roshin and Lavinia are dating.
At first, it was just because I was bored out of my mind. Wanted to feel something. Anything. But at some point, I don't know when, I started laughing. At the time, I would have shrugged and said I was just being an idiot.
I guess she was just having fun, pure and simple.
But looking back, I think it's the first time I got to be a kid. After a while, I was so sore, I just laid down on the ice. Stuck out my tongue, tasted snowflakes. Me, tasting snowflakes.
Ah, affari Irish redhead, hot-tempered redhead, tasting snowflakes.
I remember thinking, no, wishing. I remember wishing that the ice would crack open and the lake pond would swallow me whole.
Why?
Because there was no fucking way life would ever be that good again.
Non ti senti più così, però. vero?
I didn't tell you why I had to hide out at that cabin. And I'm scared too. But if I don't, I'll feel like I'm lying to you.
Mm.
There's a reason I've got this eye.
The eye? Wait, what?
Riconosco la tecnologia. JSI. Avrà una ventina d'anni, immagino.
No
Ti fa
way!
scansionare l'ambiente circostante, identificare oggetti, persone.
I never noticed that Roshin had a prosthetic eye. I swear it. Maybe because it was covered by her hair. I never noticed it, really.
Kill, Lavinia. It helps me kill people.
It's a target scanner. Something just out of cyberpunk.
The gang my dad was in recruited me after he died. They took out my eye
Fucking
and replaced
hurts.
it with this. They knew I could get to places others couldn't, because no one was going to suspect a 9-year-old.
Oh, damn it, this is so fucking tragic. She was being used as the equivalent of a child soldier.
And the tech came in handy when I joined the Banshees. When the contracts required killing. Were the targets I took out bad people? Most of the time, I. But it isn't like the crooks who hired us were any better. You gonna say something?
Io non so cosa dire.
I should get back to the track. If you want to talk about any of this, just let me know. I'll tell you anything you want. But if this was too much, then at least I was honest with you. Fuck it.
Way to go, Roshin.
She's never gonna talk to me again. Sure, why would she? I'm a killer. That's all I'll ever be.
She feels tormented by her past. So, no, it's a forester's contest. One more freckle. I guess this is Roshin's special ability. Strike costs less entropy and can be performed continuously. Essentially turning our car into a machine gun on 4 wheels.
Like a shooting star! Burn!
Finish the race and activate your skill, at least in 3rd position or better. Damn you, Dirk. At the first strike, hold the right back button to perform a second one. I don't think that it worked. I believe a strike. Ah, there's another strike. To be used. If only could be able to reach Dirk, can get some payback. Come on, game. I need perfect boost. Okay, we got him. Ah, there it is. So, as long as we have enough strikes in our entropy gauge, we can attack multiple times in a row. That's how Roshin's skill works. Oh, nice. We got a perfect boost. No, let's stay in the lead.
Final lap.
Well, these 5 laps went in just a hitch. This race felt shorter than expected. Look at the distance. If we were fast enough, we might have been able to go a second round after the last racer in position. We might have been able to outrun the contestant in the last position of the race. Okay. More full color sets.
Roshin,
Oh, look at that. More images of Italy, and that's the blue banana. As seen from Earth. Sorry, I've seen from space.
Lavinia, hey.
scusami. Non sapevo che cosa dire.
You don't have to apologize.
Ma voglio. Aprirti con me in quel modo deve essere stato terrificante. Sapevi che c'erano buone probabilità che ti avrei giudicata. E non molto tempo fa l'avrei fatto. Avrei creduto che, anche nelle condizioni più disperate, avresti sempre potuto fare la cosa giusta. Sei stata una stupida. Qualcuno mi ha ricordato di recente che non so nulla delle difficoltà. Che non è giusto
scrap.
giudicare dalla mia posizione. E non voglio farlo. Voglio solo ascoltare, e imparare, e tenerti per mano. Se non ti dispiace.
That is more than okay.
Oh, però ho una domanda.
Oh, what is it?
Anything?
Tutte queste cose che hai fatto sono cose che vuoi ancora fare?
No. I don't think they are.
So, is Roshin considering to retire from the mercenary business after this tournament?
There's one thing I still need to do, so someone I love can rest in peace.
And that's to kill Gabriel and avenge Queen.
But after that, I think I'm done.
E dopo mi bacerai?
What kind of question is that?
And then I'll kiss you. As many times as you feckin' want.
Oh, that's nice. Isn't Lavinia, and how she's excited. Okay, I guess then now we're back in on the side of Anaconda Corp, Gabriel receives advice from an old colleague. He makes a business proposition. The proposal. Let's see. Who might this old colleague be? 3 months ago.
Nervous?
Oh, it's Queen. So yes, this is a flashback before the arms deal went wrong.
Natuurlijk niet.
Of course not.
I knew you before you got your jaw implant. You think I can't tell when you're nervous?
The jaw implant? Wait, that's why Gabriel's jaw is so squared and sharp.
Not a bad thing, you know? Nerves. Means you're alert. Heightened awareness and shit. Only thing is, you can't let them control you. Or you'll go from alert to distracted. And that's no good.
Hoe pakt jij dat aan?
How do you do it?
Uw zenuwen onder controle houden, bedoel ik.
Control your nerves, I mean.
By not giving a shit what happens to me or anyone else.
Echt?
Really?
No. I'm fucking with you.
Je bent een lul.
You're an asshole.
Born and bred. I'll be there every step of the way. You won't be alone.
Je wordt betaald om dat te zeggen.
You're paid to say that.
Mm-mm. I'm paid to keep you alive. I could do that while treating you like shit.
She's not wrong.
Now remember, if anything feels off, just give me the signal and I'll see it through my scope. I'll drop them without getting a drop of blood on your shiny black shoes.
Beloofd?
You promise?
It's more than a promise. It's a contractual obligation.
Yes. But then Gabriel recounts that he still didn't feel safe enough, so he asked Queen to come along during the arms deal and left Hiroshi on sniper duty.
Oh, fuck you.
And that was a decisional mistake that he made. Because then he tried to play the big boy with the arms dealer. And this resulted in Queen's death.
Gabrielle?
Gabrielle?
Oh, it's Hope. So Gabriel was reminiscing about this flashback.
Wat? Wat is er?
What? What is it?
Tu ne peux pas éternellement ignorer les coups de fil de ta mère.
You can't ignore your mother's calls forever.
Zelfs in de ruimte weet ze me te vinden.
Even in space I can get away from her.
Weet je wat? We racen ervoor.
Tell you what, let's race for it.
Als je wint, praat ik met mijn moeder.
If you win, I'll talk to my mother.
Et si tu gagnes?
And if you win?
Als ik win, doe ik u een voorstel. Je hoeft het niet te accepteren. Je moet alleen
If I win, I
luisteren.
make a proposition. You don't have to say yes. You just have to listen.
Ok, ça me va.
Alright then. Win the race. This a bit unfair. Hope is already ahead of us. Again, if there is one thing that I don't like about the sub-episodes, is that I have to rely on an RNG sometimes in order to win a race. And also my boosting game has to be perfect. Not even stay behind the opponents. Especially because if they keep relying on perfect boost, the race is as good as lost. There goes another boost. Okay. Hope also wasted a shield. Oh man, the curves in this track are killing my momentum. I have to lean forward and make sure I'm getting things correctly. Oh no, you don't. Damn it. Shit. I think we just lost the race. No, let me restart. That wall plant was too much. The drive is engaging. Come on. There's so much trouble in getting a perfect boost. That was a surprisingly long dash. Alright. We took down Hope. Let's keep going. Let's wait for the next straight line in the track to use the booster. There we go. Let's have a look at some more cover for Gabriel's car.
Bien joué.
Well done.
Alors, quelle est ta proposition?
So, what is your proposition?
Help me dit toernooi te winnen.
Help me win this tournament.
Je ne sais pas trop comment te le dire,
I don't know how to tell you this,
mais je t'aide déjà à le gagner.
but I'm already helping you win.
Niet voor Anaconda Core. Voor ons.
Not for Anaconda Corp. For us.
Tu veux dire
As in,
Ons eigen bedrijf. Inderdaad.
our own company, yes.
Met $100 miljard kunnen we een vliegende start maken.
With $100 billion, with the resources to hit the ground running.
We zouden ons niet moeten verantwoorden aan mijn moeder. Of met Dirk moeten samenwerken.
We wouldn't have to answer to my mother or work with Dirk.
Als eerste opdracht zou ik hem zelfs een kopje kleiner kunnen laten maken.
Hell, as our first order of business, we could have him killed.
Il y a encore peu, c'est moi que tu voulais exploser sur la piste.
Not long ago, you were trying to blow me up on the track.
Ik was mezelf niet. Maar zelfs toen waart je professioneel en beheerst.
I was upset, but even then, you showed professionalism and composure.
Dat bewonder ik.
I admire that.
T'as dit notre société?
You said our company.
Dans ce scénario complètement hypothétique, on serait
In this
partenaires?
completely hypothetical scenario, are we partners?
Je bent altijd recht door zee geweest met mij. Fair. En hopelijk ook eerlijk.
You've always been direct with me. Fair and, I hope, honest.
Dus dan wil ik u ook zo behandelen.
So I'll do you the same courtesy.
Ik zou directeur zijn en jij financieel verantwoordelijke.
I will be CEO, you will be CFO.
Zo'n garantie zal mijn moeder u niet geven.
That's out more of a guarantee than you'll get from my mother.
Je ne compte pas partir en guerre contre Abigail Mertens.
I have no interest in a war with Abigail Mertens.
Ik ook niet. Ik wil gewoon een
Me neither. Me neither. I just want a fresh start.
En dat zal veel makkelijker zijn met u aan mijn zijde.
And it will be a lot easier with you by my side.
Je vais y réfléchir.
I will consider it.
Ik heb uw antwoord nodig voor het einde van het toernooi.
I need your answer before the end of the tournament.
Tu l'auras d'ici là, je te le garantis.
You will have it by then, I guarantee it. Heartless. Hiroshi finds himself cornered, and the truth comes out. What? Three months and 1 week ago. Another flashback. What are they sagging about?
Quinn?
Are you mad?
Not what?
Why would I be mad, Hiroshi? Because you think I'm heartless?
I don't.
Because
You
I could
don't
let
want to.
Roshin kill you. But instead, I spared you, took care of you. And this is the thanks I get?
Wait, what is she talking about?
I'm grateful for.
Because I clawed my way out of the shit to build something I'm proud of, and you talk about it like it's filthy? Why would I be mad about that? What possible reason would I have to be pissed about that?
Quinn, I'm.
Sorry. Or you don't know what to say.
Save it.
She's having none of it.
Fuck! Hey!
Oh, we're back in the present.
Hey, Hiroshi! C'était quoi ça?
The fuck was that?
Watch your tone. Que je me calme? C'est toi qui nous a explosé sur la piste, Roshin et moi, et tu me dis de me calmer?
My tone? You get on the track and smash the shit out of me and Roshin, and you're telling me to watch my tone?
Yeah, I am. I'm in charge, and that means making hard choices, even if people hate me for it. Wow. C'est un joli ramassis de conneries.
That is some truly spectacular bullshit.
Excuse me? Personne t'oblige à jouer au con. C'est toi qui nous oblige à te détester.
No one is making you be a prick. You are choosing to make us hate you.
And why would I do that? J'en sais foutre rien.
Hell if I know.
Sortir une hypothèse.
But if I had to guess...
Je dirais que c'est parce que tu te détestes encore plus.
I'd say it's because you hate yourself even more. Damn it. Frederick is not pulling punches.
I'm not. I didn't. Did she tell you what I said to her? Elle. Oui.
She did.
Then how could I not? Ok. Arrête ça tout de suite.
Okay, that's enough.
Arrête de broyer du noir et de jouer les durs.
No more of this serious, brooding, emotional bullshit.
On parle plus de culpabilité, de vengeance, ou de Queen ou de Gabriel. Pendant 10 minutes.
No more talk of guilt or vengeance or Queen or Gabriel for at least 10 minutes.
But... Shh.
Yeah,
Frederick.
shut up.
Bien.
Good.
Alors, tu veux quoi?
Now, what do you want?
I want to kill. No.
No. I told you none of that vengeance crap.
Là, ici, maintenant. Qu'est-ce que tu veux?
Right here, right now. What do you want?
I should really. Non, pas ce que tu devrais faire.
No, not what you should do.
Sans réfléchir, dis-moi ce que tu veux.
Without thinking, tell me. What do you want? This is some crash psychology from Frederick.
To drive, alright? I want to drive.
As long as you don't drive into our skulls, we're gonna be fine.
I want to drive. Vraiment?
Really?
Yeah, I do. When we first got our cars for the tournament, something about driving just felt right.
Yeah, right.
And I've been missing that. Okay, alors on y va.
Well, alright then. Oh, look at Frederick doing 180 getting friendly again.
On va rouler.
Let's drive. Okay, perform empowered boost. Alright, and now this should be Hiroshi's special ability, Unstable Boost. While boosting, we can make the boost last longer. It's not the Overdrive. The Overdrive is an ability that can be used by every other racer. The Unstable Boost just give us another push while boosting. It would be the equivalent of a double jump. When boosting, press that button to perform a second boost. That's it. Oops. So have to be careful about bumping into guardrails or walls. Exactly, just lost a piece. Frederick's about to use one of his attacks. Alright, we're about to reach the third and final lap. If you notice everyone, we can activate the unstable boost just before the normal boost is about to end. It's not particularly useful to use the boost in these covered portions of the track. Nice. And this is the end, so we're going to use the overdrive, and it's over. We also unlocked a new achievement, Clean Race. This is achieved by finishing a race or a team race while cutting through the finish line in overdrive mode without colliding into something. It's a fairly easy achievement to unlock because all we have to do is to accumulate enough sync and entropy to unlock the overdrive and activate it just before we can finish the race. Easy peasy. Minutes later.
Tu veux rire?
You're joking.
Nope. Dead serious. As a military brat, the only other kids I knew were also on the base, and they were all at least like 5 years older than me.
Okay, so Hiroshi grew up. Sorry, Hiroshi's parents, I would guess his father was a soldier, that's why he says a military brat, and because they would frequently transfer between army bases.
Which meant I had lots of alone time. Time I spent building derby cars.
Ok, et à partir de quoi? Des boîtes de mouchoirs?
Okay, sure, but out of tissue boxes, cardboard cars.
Anything I could get my hands on, really.
Tu devais avoir ta propre écurie de voitures, toi.
You must have had your own army of derby cars.
No, my dad would throw them out as fast as I could make them, so.
Oh.
Quinn knew, you know, that I didn't love being a PMC.
Then why did she recruit you nonetheless? If you didn't enjoy your life as a mercenary for a private military company?
Oui, elle m'avait dit.
Yeah, she told me.
That's what I can't wrap my head around. Why would she leave me in charge? Because it was the best way to force me to get my shit together?
Elle t'aimait, tu sais.
She loved you, you know?
Même avec un flingue sur la tempe, elle aurait jamais utilisé ce mot-là. Et c'est vrai.
She wouldn't have used the word if there was a gun to her head. But she did.
Mais l'amour, c'est un truc qui nous
But
submerge.
love is... it's this big, overwhelming thing.
Et on fait tout pour s'y accrocher.
And we do our best to hold on to it. To cradle it. To cradle it.
Mais on a beau faire notre maximum. Il nous file parfois entre les doigts.
But no matter how hard we try, sometimes it's gonna slip through our fingers.
Je sais pas ce que Queen avait en tête quand elle a fait ça.
I don't know what Queen was thinking when she did that.
J'aurais aimé le savoir.
I wish I did.
J'aurais aimé lui demander.
I wish I asked her.
Il y a tant de trucs que j'aurais dû lui demander.
There is so much I should have asked her.
Alors, je vais te poser une question.
So, let me ask you something.
Est-ce qu'on doit tuer Gabriel?
Should we kill Gabriel?
We kill people, Frederick. That's what we do. Whether they deserve it or not. How can I not kill the one person that I know deserves it?
It's a mix of second thoughts and determination. Episode 55, Last Chance. Unexpected opportunity appears. Let's see.
Screamers! Mr. Apollo has a very special announcement.
Okay, this gonna be.
Some of you have grown too comfortable.
Okay, so he's still going to try to put team members against each other. It reminds me of the same kind of rhetoric I would see during the plotline of Unreal Championship. The thing is that at the end of the game, after winning all the various competitions and defeating the other teams, there is only one thing left to do. Kill our teammates because there can only be one undisputed Unreal Champion. The ultimate betrayal. We worked together so hard to get at the top, but there is still room for one person on the throne. So, this is gonna be. Some of you have grown too comfortable.
As if you forgot this was a competition.
Why is it always the Green Reapers and not the other teams?
So, Mr. Apollo has moved up the next duel. It will occur in 1 hour. There won't be another race until then, which means the points leader, with the right to choose their opponent, is the Green Reapers.
So that means that we might try to take a shot against Anaconda Corp. Oh shit!
I suggest you make the most of this opportunity.
This is it. Our best chance to kill Gabrielle. I need you two to distract Gage and Fermi. Long enough for me to find something I can use to damage Gabrielle's echo.
Something? You don't even know what you're looking for?
It's not... I'll figure it out as I go, okay?
Oh, yeah. Well, once you find this magical something, how do you even know you'll have access to Gabriel's car? If he's working on it or practicing, the whole plan is fucked.
That's... Damn, that's a good point.
Yeah.
There's gotta be some way to distract him.
So, you're telling me that Frederick's going to have a glimpse of genius?
Eh, et si on demandait à Caterpillar de s'en occuper? Si c'est vraiment Abigail,
Hey,
elle doit le surveiller.
what if he asks Caterpillar to distract him? If it's Abigail, she's got him on a tight leash.
Yeah. I'll message them on our way to Gage's garage.
We still don't know who Caterpillar is, by the way. No, that's it. Just an intermission. Challenges. Frederick takes on a furious foe. I think it could be Dirk. Most likely. Plans are put into play. Because with KG out of the picture, the most aggressive and violent racer in the tournament is Dirk. Okay.
Une
What's
réponse de
this?
Caterpillar?
What did Caterpillar say?
I'll do what I can.
The hell does that mean?
It means there's a chance. I'm gonna get in position while you two distract Gage and Fermi.
Bonne chance.
Good luck.
You two.
I don't suppose you've got a plan?
En fait,
Actually, moments later.
Fermi, où t'es passé, sale cabot?
Fermi! Where are you, you furry little beast?
Je te retrouverai, boule de poil obèse.
You can hide from me, you overstuffed Ottoman. What? What the hell is this insult? Why are you calling a dog an Ottoman? Question mark?
Just what the hell is going on here?
Fermi, tu lui dis ou c'est moi?
Are you gonna tell him, Fermi, or should I?
He says you.
He says you,
Comme s'il savait pas.
as if he doesn't know.
Il arrête pas de raconter à tout le monde qu'il peut me battre à la course.
He's been telling everyone that he could beat me in a race.
Les yeux fermés et les pattes attachées derrière le dos.
With his eyes closed and paws tied behind his back.
That seems unlikely, given that I'm the only one who understands him and he's never mentioned it to me.
Are you calling me a liar?
Yeah, you would say that. Given that you're covering for your four-legged friend.
Are you calling me a liar?
Well, yes, she did. And so did Frederick. What's with Fermi's eyebrows?
Language, Fermi, please.
Bark you.
Oh, t'oses me parler comme ça? Espèce de
Oh,
ragondin.
oh, you dare to speak to me like that, you trash bag with a tail?
Dans ce cas, en piste.
In that case, I challenge you to a race.
Pour te prouver une fois pour toutes qui est le
To prove once and for all who the best driver really is.
Et pour qu'il n'y ait pas d'entourloupe, Roshin et Cage, vous serez tous les deux.
And to make sure that there is no funny business, Roshin and Gage, I requested that you both judge.
It would be an honor.
I do have actual work to do. Are you sure? All right, no need to shout. On one condition. You lose, his words, not mine. You give him 1,000 belly rubs.
Well, it's more like a win-win situation. Frederick can relax a bit, and Fermi gets lots of cuddles.
And be warned, he will insist on deep, serious belly rubs. Your fingers will feel the pain.
I'm sure there are people who will kill to have the chance to give 1,000 belly rubs to Fermi.
Je relève le défi.
Challenge accepted. Okay, we're racing as Fermi. We can be able to catch up with Frederick now. We have 3 laps to win this race. Whoa! I think this was the longest standard perfect boost I've ever seen in this game. If we're able to get close enough to Frederick, we can strike him. Alright, we got him. Oh, there was something unusual with Fermi's echo. Frederick is fairly behind us. Oh yes, even Fermi's normal boost is longer than most. So trying to make sense of this racetrack. Oh man, another face plant. Another perfect boost. Keep a long distance. Okay, now Frederick has activated the overdrive. He's just right behind us. No, damn it! No, 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 no! No, come on! I was this close to win. Just because of the overdrive. And I missed the strike. Wall plants. Come on. No. Ok. Per Frederick. Nuovi c'è extra boost. Come on, it's the final lap. Let's make it count. Damn it. It's already coming for another overdrive. Un attack boost. Ok. Vedete? And then we're just gonna get 1,000 belly rubs. Tournament crew.
998, 999,
998, 999.
Ah, j'ai une crampe.
Ah, hand cramp.
He says you still owe him one more belly rub.
Use the other hand.
Mais j'ai les doigts tout raides.
Oh, my hand's cramping.
A deal's a deal.
Right enough.
Et 1000.
1,000.
Hey! What did I miss?
I am not repeating any of that.
Alors, tu t'es occupé de l'écho de Gabriel?
So, did you crack Gabriel's cycle?
I think.
Which means maybe I didn't.
You think?
It was weird. I grabbed the tools from Gage's garage that I saw him use when he installed the echoes. And I sprinted to Gabriel's car as fast as I could. He was distracted by a call from Abigail.
Je savais que c'était elle,
I
Caterpillar.
knew she was Caterpillar.
At first, the echo repaired itself the moment I touched it. But then it's hard to explain.
What?
It kind of slowed down, almost as if it was powering down.
Alors c'est bon? Ça a marché?
So that's it? It worked? This could be very bad.
Maybe. I mean, I hope so.
We had no idea what, how the echo might react after this.
And if it didn't work?
We or Anaconda Corps get eliminated. Who knows how long it will be before we can get this close to Gabrielle again.
Okay, next we have another sub-episode. Good. Gabriel makes his intentions clear. Let's see.
Ace, just answer the bloody phone.
The bloody phone.
Gaat niet gebeuren.
Not going to happen.
I swear to Christ, I'll shove it down your damn throat.
En dan doe ik het nog niet.
And I still won't answer it. Pick up the goddamn phone already.
Gabriel, un CEO doit assumer ses responsabilités.
Gabriel, a CEO does not hide from his problems. Still acting the voice of reason.
Si tu veux ma réponse, parle à ta mère.
If you want my answer, talk to your mother.
Hallo moeder.
Hello, mother.
Ik zie dat Hope je eindelijk bij je verstand heeft gebracht.
So, I see Hope finally talked some sense into you.
Of dat Dirk er wat gezond verstand heeft
Or Dirk
ingekropt.
knocked some sense into you.
Het heeft in elk geval lang genoeg geduurd.
Either them. It took them long enough.
Ik heb gewoon opgenomen om u te laten weten.
I took your
dat
call
ik
simply to let you know
gestopt
that I'm done. He's already making his intentions known. To step away from Anaconda Corp and found his own company. That is, if he's going to win the tournament. with you. He's done with with his mother.
Anaconda Core.
In Anaconda Corp.
De hele boel.
All of it.
Ik ben beschaamd dat het zo lang heeft geduurd. Maar ik ben blij dat het gelukt is voordat een van uw vele vijanden u heeft gedood.
I'm ashamed that it took me this long, but I'm glad it did before one of your countless enemies finally killed you.
Vaarwel, moeder.
Goodbye, mother.
Hang op en ik zeg Dirk dat hij je rug breekt.
Hang up, and I will instruct Dirk to break your spine.
Bullshit. Jij gaat mij niet doden.
Bullshit. You wouldn't kill me.
Niet doden, verlammen.
Not kill you. Paralyze you.
En geen bionische rug. Je zou verlamd zijn voor de rest
And no
van je
bionic
leven.
spines. You'll be crippled for the rest of your life, but alive.
Slimme keuze.
Smart boy.
En aangezien je nu denkt dat je een grote sterke volwassene bent, zal ik ook met je praten alsof dat zo was.
Since it got into your head that you're a big, strong adult, I will talk to you as if that were true.
Het is tijd om te beseffen dat je acties gevolgen hebben.
It is time to accept that your actions have consequences.
Quinn Connolly, die 1000 keer zo professioneel was als jij ooit zal zijn, is dood door jou.
Queen Connolly, 1000 times the professional you will ever be, is dead because of you.
Denk je echt dat je het één dag redt op je eentje?
Do you think that it will last one day on your own?
Ik ben veel veranderd sindsdien.
I've come a long way since then.
Echt waar? Dat is interessant.
Have you now? Well, that's interesting.
Zeker als je weet dat Hope, Dirk en Kagawa Kai je voor me in de gaten houden sinds het begin van dit toernooi.
Given that since you joined this tournament, I've had Hope, Dirk and Kagawa Kai watch your every move.
Al je gesprekken afluisteren.
Listen to your every conversation.
En toch ben je
En
erin
yet-
geslaagd jezelf op een presenteerblaadje aan te bieden aan de Green Reapers.
And yet you still managed to serve yourself to the Green Reapers on a silver platter.
Dat klopt niet.
That's not true.
Dirk en Kagawa Kai knappen uw vuile werk op.
Dirk and Kagawa Kai are happy to do your dirty work,
Maar Hope zou het me gezegd hebben.
but Hope would have told me.
Zoontje, heb je jezelf ervan overtuigd dat je Hope kan vertrouwen?
Son,
Ben je zo wanhopig?
have you actually convinced yourself that you can trust Hope? Are you really that desperate?
Hope, die dankzij mij naar school is kunnen gaan, zou je tegen mij opzetten?
Hope, who I put it through school? You think you turned them against me?
Gabriel, jij kan nog geen puppy laten doen wat je wilt.
Gabriel, you couldn't turn an avocado.
Ik ben niet zo dom om te denken dat Hope om me geeft. Maar ik krijg wel respect.
I'm not foolish enough to think they care about me, but I know they respect me.
En Hope is slim genoeg om mijn capaciteiten te zien.
And they're smart enough to see what I'm capable of.
Wie heeft me volgens jou dan verteld over je plan om een bedrijf op te richten met Noboru Sato?
Who do you think told me about your plan to start a rival corporation with Noboru Sato?
Wat?
What?
Maar dat slaat nergens op.
But that doesn't make any sense.
Je snapt het echt niet. Je hebt nooit leren overleven. Je weet niet hoe koud de wereld is.
Of course you don't understand. You never learn how to survive. You don't know how cold the world is.
En dat is mijn fout. Mijn verantwoordelijkheid.
And that's my fault. I take responsibility for that.
Leugens. Alles wat uit uw mond komt, zijn leugens.
Lies. Everything that comes out of your mouth is a lie.
Helaas niet. Ik vertel je de waarheid.
No,
als ik
son.
zeg
I'm telling you the truth when I say...
dat iedereen die ooit naar je geluisterd heeft, door mij betaald
Everyone.
werd.
Whoever took the time to listen to you, did it on my dime.
Begrijp je me?
Do you understand? He really cannot break out of his mother's shadow.
Geef antwoord.
Answer
Begrijp je?
me. Do you understand?
Ja,
Yes.
Ja, wie?
Yes, what?
ja, moeder.
Yes, mother.
Zijn je idiote plannen nu van de baan?
Are you done with this foolishness?
Ja, moeder.
Yes, mother.
Goed.
Good.
Maar je hebt veel in je mars.
And you are
Gabriel.
good, Gabriel.
Je hebt alleen begeleiding nodig. Mag ik je begeleiden?
You just need some guidance. Will you let me guide you?
Ja, moeder.
Yes, mother.
Goed zo.
Good boy. It didn't exactly go as planned. The second duel. The Green Reapers choose their opponents. Let's see.
It's time! Have the Green Reapers chosen their opponents for the duel?
Anaconda Core.
The choice is made.
It's official! Anaconda Core, you're up! Both teams know the rules?
Yeah.
Ik kan er eindelijk voor zorgen dat de Green Reapers een vage herinnering worden.
I can finally make the Green Reapers a distant memory, just like...
Net als... hoe heet ze ook alweer?
what was her name? Finn? Still prodding and taunting them.
Thank you, Gabrielle.
Waarvoor?
For what?
Removing any doubt from my mind.
This is your one chance. Do it now, or someone will notice the damage to Gabriel's echo.
So Mr. A knows.
It may take a few strikes, but you can break it. Do not hesitate.
How do you know about that?
And disappears. Sector Gravity Engine. It is time. The long-awaited team duel between Green Reapers and Anaconda Corp. Let's go.
Like a shooting star! Fire!
Execute knockouts on Gabriel. That's it. That's what we have to do. Crap. Just exploded. I'm getting so confused by all of this. Got too many side curves. Where's Gabriel? That's Dirk. That means that Gabriel is left behind. Okay, Gabriel is coming after activating the overdrive. We got him. Oh.
Finally. Burn alive, you piece of shit.
What's really going to happen? What? Wait, that's Aisha. What is she doing here? Why would she stop the race?
What the fuck?
No. We missed our chance.
I was this close.
Ah, bullshit. Ik lag voorop tot die gek het verknoeide.
Bullshit. I was in the lead until this psycho got in the way.
Aisha! Che sta succedendo?
माफ करना हिरोशी, लेकिन मैं तुम्हें रेस करने नहीं दे सकती।
I'm sorry, Roshi, but I couldn't let you race.
असल में कोई भी रेस नहीं
No
कर
one
सकता।
can race.
Perché? क्योंकि आखिरकार मुझे समझ आ गया कि एको को कैसे बनाया
Because I
गया
finally figured out how the Echo was built.
और सबसे जरूरी क्यों बनाया गया था।
More importantly, why it was built. What? A double S racetrack. Gravity engine. What is going on? Answers. Aisha takes extreme measures to discover the truth. Minutes earlier.
स्ट्रेस, लेकिन सिर्फ शारीरिक नहीं, इमोशनल स्ट्रेस होना चाहिए।
But not just physical. It has to be emotional stress.
जरा सोचो, जब ग्रेगोर पर जबरदस्त दबाव था, तभी उसकी पावर खुली।
Think about it. Gregor was under a tremendous duress when his ability unlocked.
मेरे साथ तब हुआ जब मैं रित्सुको के डुप्लीकेट से पूरी तरह घिर गई थी।
I was overwhelmed by the Ritsuko duplicates when mine manifested.
और तुम्हारा तब आया जब तुम मुझसे गुस्सा थे।
And yours came when you were pissed at me.
È vero. Quindi è per questo che vuoi scendere in pista e creare una situazione molto stressante. Ma che cosa c'entra il traduttore universale?
Daran dachte ich tatsächlich.
That was my idea, actually.
Ich wollte noch ein paar Tests machen und habe gemerkt, dass das Echo jedes Mal, wenn die Schmerzen schlimmer wurden, einen Energieschub abgab.
I decided to run additional diagnostics and found that every time my pain spiked, there was a small burst of energy from the Echo.
Come se il dolore alimentasse l'eco.
Oh snap. Like, at this point we could consider the Echo like a sentient engine. That's really concerning.
Nein, die Energie kam aus dem Echo.
No, the energy was coming out of the Echo.
Cosa? Perché?
Ich habe eine Theorie, dass das Echo Signale sendet.
I have a hypothesis. That the Echo is sending transmissions.
Trasmissioni. A chi?
Oder was?
Or to what?
खैर, चाहे जो भी हो, मैं उनसे बात करना चाहती हूँ।
Well, whoever or whatever it is, I want to talk to them.
Ed è per questo che hai connesso il tuo traduttore universale all'eco.
बिल्कुल।
Precisely.
Aisha, non mi piace questa cosa. Questo affare è nella tua testa. Se qualcosa andasse storto, il traduttore universale potrebbe danneggiarti permanentemente l'udito. O peggio.
मैं इन सब से
Very
तंग आ
risky.
चुकी हूँ। मुझे जवाब चाहिए।
I'm tired of hypotheses. I want answers. Remaining overdrive without exploding for 50 seconds. This could be hard.
ध्यान लगाओ.
Okay. We still have to reach the next checkpoint,
बहुत बढ़िया.
but it's too late. Damn it. Whatever building, more entropy.
ध्यान लगाओ.
Okay, at least the overdrive seconds are cumulative. Damn it. At least the mission is going to be over.
ध्यान लगाओ.
Oh, 45, 7, 48, 49. We did it. Close. To what we want. What? The echo is communicating with us.
Make them feel the hurt. Make them break their fear. Make them embrace. We are nearly, we are almost there. Someone's there. It's you.
What? Oh man.
Disattiva l'eco.
Her voices are in her mind.
रुक जाओ.
Basta cosa?
रोको उन्हें.
Oh, that's why. They have to stop the race before it's too late. Entities within the echo. Oh. If you pay attention, everyone, the music has stopped. Fair fight. Mr. A makes things perfectly clear. A new opponent enters the tournament. What?
वो आवाजें जो मैंने सुनी.
The voices I heard.
नहीं, सुनी नहीं.
No,
महसूस
not
की.
heard. Felt.
वो इतनी खाली खाली
They were
थी.
so empty.
जैसे उनमें से कुछ गायब था.
Like
या उनसे कुछ
they were
छीन
missing
लिया
something,
गया हो.
or something had been taken from them.
मानो उन्हें अंदर से खोखला कर दिया गया हो.
As they've been hollowed out.
और ये hollowed,
And these
भूखे थे.
hollowed, they were
बेताब थे.
hungry, desperate.
Di cosa?
कुछ महसूस करने के लिए.
To feel.
शोक, डर, गुस्सा. जितनी गहरी भावना उतना
Grief,
अच्छा.
fear, rage. The more intense, the better.
यही वजह है कि उन्होंने ये
That's why they created
टूर्नामेंट
this tournament.
ताकि वो हमें बार-बार तनाव, दर्द
So they can put us through unbelievable stress and pain and death over and over again.
What are you talking about? This is Mr. Apollo's tournament.
मेरी बात सुनो, ये मिस्टर अपोलो कोई इंसान है ही नहीं, वो तो बस
Listen to me. There is no Mr. Apollo. He's just a puppet. His strings pulled from a billion miles away.
Quindi stai dicendo che questi vuoti, questi Hollowed, sarebbero
दूसरी दुनिया के हैं? हाँ,
Extraterrestrial. 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 Yes.
Onmogelijk.
Impossible. Like... There are aliens maneuvering this tournament.
Unwahrscheinlich, nicht unmöglich.
Improbable, not impossible.
और बस इतना ही नहीं, हमें एक्सोपोर्ट पर लाने का एक मकसद है। ये हॉलोड
And that's not all. There's a reason they brought us to the exoport. The Hollowed.
Enough! You have a race to finish.
नहीं, अब और कोई रेस नहीं।
No. No more racing.
This is not a discussion.
सही समझे, ये कोई डिस्कशन नहीं है।
You're right. It isn't.
Get back in your cars, or we will blow up the exoport and everyone in it.
What?
Bullshit. Alsof je jezelf zou opblazen.
Bullshit. You're not going to blow yourself up.
Like Aisha said, Mr. Apollo is a puppet. Useful, but expendable. We set up explosives all over the exoport. We disabled the shuttle. We cut off all communication. We hold all the cards. Finish my tournament, and you get to go home. Not with $100 billion, not with a fresh start. Just home.
You mean there's no cash prize?
Oh, hey there, Dirk.
Is dit alles een leugen?
This whole thing was a lie.
Was wurde aus einem fairen Kampf?
What happened to a fair fight?
There is no such thing as a fair fight. Someone trains all day while their opponent works 3 jobs. Someone gets a full night's sleep while their opponent stays up all night, terrified that he can't feed his children. Someone knows their parents are rooting for them while their opponent fears her mother was right to call her a disappointment.
He's talking about all of them.
Someone is always lying. Because nobody wants to admit that the odds were always in their favor.
Ah, fuck dit.
Man, fuck this.
Qualunque cosa abbiano in mente, non vale la pena perderci la vita. Corriamo e basta, ok?
But first, an announcement.
I didn't sign up for this shit.
Oh, shit. What now?
Screamers! A new racer has entered the tournament. Introducing Mr. Apollo!
Oh man, even the announcer cannot believe it. And... Oh. Now Mr. Apollo is officially contestant in the tournament. Steel bowels. Every racer for themselves.
Like a shooting star! Burn!
To finish the race in second position or better. Now we really are too close to the sun. And oh man, look at this. Apollo is already in the lead. Now maybe it's my impression, but his car looks like a Batmobile. Wait, what? How did it explode? We didn't even strike him. Damn. He's very fast at recovering. Alright, that's much better. After pushing us around for a good part of the tournament, we can repay him in kind. It's strange. It looks almost like he's in a perpetual overdrive. Or either he's going to do controlled burst of overdrive to stay behind us. And watch out for the wall plant. That was a mistake. We were waiting for him. There it is. It keeps going to overdrive. Better not use the overdrive, especially in a track I'm not familiar with. It's too risky.
Focus.
Okay. This should be the end of the race. Yes. Oof. Locked steel bowels. Greatest racetrack. Another color set for Hiroshi.
Christ, he's powerful.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Huh?
Mr. Apollo says every team needs someone back on the track.
Why is that?
There's gonna be another race. Now.
Again?
Honky?
Seriously? We just raced.
क्या हम थोड़ा आराम कर लें?
Yeah, can we get a break?
Given his whole life isn't fair speech, I'm gonna say no.
No. Reaper. Hiroshi can catch a break. And episode 60 immediately starts, just like that.
Mr. Apollo! Hey! I don't understand. What is all this? Another test?
Hardly.
Just talk to me. Please!
I need a Reaper on the track.
It's not a fucking answer! Hey, tranquille.
Whoa, relax.
Seriously, Hiroshi, catch yourself on. I'll do the race.
No.
He's fucked with your head. You shouldn't.
I said no! I'm in charge. I make the decisions, and I'm racing!
It's a trap, has to be.
Get the fuck out of my way.
Still Bowers. Again.
Like a shooting star! Burn!
The same as before. Yeah. I'm bouncing off the walls. They're attacking each other. Oh man, there's so much distance. This right now is too far away. Crap. Front, they did a number on us. Oh man, and now Mr. Apollo is going in overdrive. The distance now cannot be fulfilled. No. Time yet to use the overdrive. Let's get ready for the final lap. pushing. Let's finish the race in second place. This time Mr. Apollo went way too fast. Gregor is in pain.
Reaper? On the track.
Again?
But... oh, come on!
Shame. Sucks to be you.
Damn it!
Stop. Hiroshi gets a reality check. Gage finally makes a... Gage makes a final plea.
What the hell am I doing? Was I an idiot for trusting him? Or is he just trying to push me?
I don't know, I think that from here we can stop, because this should count as a separate episode, not as the third part of a single episode. Let me see. Because we're approaching the end of the stream. Okay, yes. We're nearly halfway through the fourth act, everyone. There are still some more episodes to go. But now we understand who's the main antagonist of the game, and also who are the antagonistic faction in the game. These mysterious beings that are communicating through the echo, and they are forcing the screamers to keep racing so they can feed on their emotions to become stronger. And Mr. Apollo is just a puppet manipulated by these extraterrestrial alien beings for their own purposes. And now, right now, he's trying to push everyone, especially Hiroshi, continue feeding these creatures. The endgame is on now, everyone. It's gonna be exhausting, but we're getting to the end. Maybe in another couple of streams we should be able to finish the story on Screamer. We'll see about this. Okay, everyone, with this we're at the end of tonight's episode of Screamer. We already saw plenty of other good stuff. We nearly killed Gabriel, but then Aisha revealed the truth about the Echo. But I wonder what is going to happen with Gage. After all, he's the one who developed the Echo Drive. So, everyone, thank you so much for the company for tonight. And if you enjoyed this latest chapter of Screamer and you want to see more content like this, then please consider following both my Twitch and YouTube channels. As always, you can also find me on Twitter, Mastodon, Blue Sky, and Instagram to stay up to date with my next live stream announcement. And don't forget, you can also join my Discord server at the following link right here to be a part of our budding community. There's the link. So with this everyone, I wish as always a good night and a good game, and hope to see you the next time, which is going to be tomorrow, always here at 9 and 10 PM Central European Time for another art stream, but I think I was also considering going live in the afternoon, maybe from 16 PM to 19 PM. I'm going to make... I'm gonna let you know, everyone. I can try to move the stream in a different time so that I can have the evening free. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow at the usual time. Now let me see if we can find someone to raid. Someone that is also playing Screamer. Okay, let's disconnect the gamepad. Let me restore the Steam page. Let's see, there's Annie Lane playing Bioshock Infinite. I think they're approaching... she's approaching the end. Oh no! She already finished the game and now she's playing Burial at Sea. Let's see. We're going to go and raid Lola Crisis. She's currently playing Bloodborne. She's another Italian streamer. And let's see. Yes, everyone. The raid is about to begin, so please sharpen your keyboards and rev up your engines. And let's get ready to give Lola Crisis and her community lots of support and to help spread the love for Screamer and Italian indie games all across Twitch. So again, everyone, thank you so much for the company tonight. Take care and have a good night or a good time, depending on where you are, and I'll see you tomorrow. Now let's get ready for the Screamer raid, everyone. Goodbye and take care. So now let's go. Bye, everyone.